Law of Action and Reaction, written and published by Ngasline. In the vast symphony of universal laws, none plays a more powerful role in shaping your destiny than the profound connection between your thoughts and reality. Law of Action and Reaction unveils the scientifically proven phenomenon that your mind isn't just observing your life circumstances, it's actively creating them with every thought you hold. Through a fascinating blend of quantum physics, neuroscience, and real-world case studies of thought manifestation, this book exposes why your current reality is a precise mirror of your past mental programming, and more importantly, how to harness this principle to consciously craft your desired future. Discover why successful people aren't just thinking differently about their circumstances, but are literally operating their minds as powerful broadcasting stations that transmit specific frequencies into the quantum field, creating a magnetic force so strong that their visualized futures have no choice but to materialize in physical form. Lesson 1. Thoughts become your reality. Our thoughts are the architects of our destiny, silently shaping the world we experience every single day. Like invisible seeds planted in the fertile soil of consciousness, thoughts grow into the reality we eventually encounter. This fundamental principle has been understood by great thinkers, scientists, and spiritual leaders throughout history, and modern neuroscience continues to validate its truth. When we think a thought, our brain creates neural pathways, actual physical connections between neurons. These pathways become stronger and more established with repetition, much like a trail through a forest becomes more defined with each passing traveler. This biological process explains why our habitual thoughts become so powerful in shaping our perceptions, decisions, and ultimately our life experiences. The human brain processes approximately 60,000 thoughts per day, each one contributing to our personal reality. These thoughts act like filters through which we perceive and interact with the world around us. When we consistently think thoughts of abundance, our brain becomes wired to notice opportunities. When we repeatedly entertain thoughts of scarcity, our neural pathways guide us to see limitations everywhere we look. This connection between thoughts and physical reality extends beyond our personal perception. Quantum physics has shown that the mere act of observation affects the behavior of particles at the subatomic level. This scientific discovery suggests that consciousness itself plays a role in shaping the physical world. Our thoughts, as expressions of consciousness, have a tangible impact on the reality we experience. Consider a person who constantly thinks about potential dangers. Their brain becomes hypervigilant, releasing stress hormones that affect their physical health, decision-making abilities, and social interactions. Their thought patterns create a physiological state that influences how they move through the world, which in turn affects how others respond to them, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy that reinforces their original thoughts. The good news is that we can consciously direct this process. By becoming aware of our thoughts, we can begin to shape them intentionally. This requires developing a practice of thought awareness, noticing what we're thinking about throughout the day. Just as a gardener must first identify weeds before removing them, we must recognize our thought patterns before we can change them. One effective way to develop thought awareness is through the practice of thought observation. Throughout the day, pause periodically and notice what you're thinking. Don't judge or try to change your thoughts initially. Simply observe them as if you were watching clouds pass across the sky. This practice helps create space between you and your thoughts, allowing you to see that you are not your thoughts, but rather the observer of them. As you develop this awareness, you'll begin to notice patterns in your thinking. You might discover that certain situations trigger specific thought patterns, or that you tend to think more negatively at particular times of day. This awareness is the first step in consciously choosing thoughts that better serve your desired reality. The relationship between thoughts and reality is not merely philosophical. It's practical and demonstrable. Every invention, every piece of art, every business, and every achievement began as a thought in someone's mind before manifesting in physical form. By understanding this principle, we can begin to use our thoughts more deliberately to create the reality we desire. Our thoughts are not just passive observers of reality. They are active creators of it. Each thought we think is like a brushstroke on the canvas of our life. By becoming more conscious of our thoughts and deliberately choosing those that align with our desired reality, we can begin to paint a masterpiece of our own design. The key lies in understanding that our thoughts are not just reactions to our reality. They are the very building blocks from which our reality is constructed. Lesson 2. Mind power shapes outer world. The connection between mind power and physical reality runs deeper than most people realize. Each thought we generate creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond our conscious awareness, influencing not only our immediate surroundings, but also the broader fabric of our lived experience. This profound relationship between mental energy and physical manifestation has been documented through various scientific studies and real-world observations. Recent research in quantum physics has demonstrated that the act of observation affects the behavior of particles at a subatomic level. This discovery supports the ancient wisdom that consciousness plays a crucial role in shaping reality. When we direct our mental energy toward specific outcomes, we're essentially participating in a cosmic dance of creation, where our thoughts serve as the choreographer of our experiences. The mind's influence on physical matter has been demonstrated through numerous experiments, including those involving random number generators and intention-based studies. Dr. William Tiller's work at Stanford University showed that human intention could actually alter the properties of water and other physical materials. These findings suggest that our thoughts carry real, measurable energy that interacts with the physical world in meaningful ways. Understanding mental energy requires recognizing that thoughts are not merely abstract concepts floating in our consciousness. They are electrochemical impulses that create measurable changes in our brains and bodies. When we think, we generate electromagnetic fields that extend beyond our physical form. These fields interact with the energy patterns of our environment, creating a continuous exchange of information and influence. The ripple effect of thoughts manifests in various ways. Consider how a single thought of anxiety can trigger a cascade of physical responses. Increased heart rate, shallow breathing, muscle tension. This same principle applies to positive thoughts, which can promote healing, enhance performance, and attract favorable circumstances. Our thoughts create biochemical reactions that affect not only our own bodies, but also impact those around us through subtle energy fields and nonverbal communication. Harnessing mind power effectively requires consistent practice and awareness. Like developing any skill, strengthening our mental influence begins with understanding the tools at our disposal. Regular meditation, focused visualization, and conscious thought management are essential practices for developing this capability. When we learn to direct our mental energy with precision, we become more effective at manifesting our desired outcomes. One powerful technique for harnessing mind power involves maintaining a clear, unwavering focus on desired outcomes while maintaining emotional coherence. This means aligning our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs in harmony with our intended results. When we achieve this alignment, our mental energy becomes more concentrated and effective at influencing physical reality. The scientific evidence supporting mind-matter interaction continues to grow. Research in epigenetics shows that our thoughts and beliefs can influence gene expression. Studies in neuroplasticity demonstrate how focused mental activity can literally reshape our brain structure. These findings provide a scientific framework for understanding how our thoughts create our reality. To utilize mind power effectively, we must also understand the importance of persistence and patience. Just as a laser must maintain consistent focus to cut through metal, our thoughts must maintain consistent direction to manifest significant changes in our physical reality. This requires developing mental discipline and learning to manage the natural tendency of the mind to wander. Mind power becomes particularly potent when combined with emotional energy. Thoughts charged with genuine feeling carry greater manifestation potential than purely intellectual concepts. This understanding has led to the development of various techniques that combine focused thought with emotional resonance to enhance the mind's influence on physical reality. As we develop our understanding and application of mind power, we begin to see evidence of its effects in our daily lives. Small successes build confidence, leading to larger manifestations. This progressive development of our mental capabilities allows us to shape our outer world with increasing precision and effectiveness, creating a life that increasingly reflects our highest aspirations and deepest values. Lesson 3. Inner focus creates outer change. The relationship between focused thought and external reality forms one of the most powerful principles in personal transformation. When we direct our mental energy with precision and clarity, we create a force that shapes our outer world in profound ways. This process begins with understanding the nature of concentrated thought and its ability to influence our surrounding reality. Concentrated thought acts like a laser beam, focusing mental energy into a powerful stream that can pierce through obstacles and manifest desired outcomes. Unlike scattered or unfocused thinking, which disperses energy in multiple directions, concentrated thought channels all available mental resources toward a single objective. This focused energy creates a magnetic pull that draws corresponding circumstances, opportunities, and resources into our lives. Meditation serves as a fundamental tool for developing this concentrated thought power. Through regular meditation practice, we learn to quiet the mental chatter that typically disperses our mental energy. As we cultivate inner stillness, our thoughts become more refined and potent. This mental clarity allows us to hold our desired outcomes in mind with greater precision and sustained focus. The practice of meditation also strengthens our ability to maintain concentration for extended periods, which is essential for manifesting significant life changes. Developing laser-like focus requires consistent practice and dedication. Start by selecting a single goal or desired outcome and make it the center of your mental attention. Imagine this goal with vivid detail, engaging all your senses in the visualization process. Feel the emotions associated with achieving this outcome. Hear the sounds, see the colors, and immerse yourself completely in the experience. This multi-sensory engagement strengthens the neural pathways associated with your goal, making it more likely to manifest in physical reality. The transformation of inner vision into reality follows a natural progression. As you maintain focused attention on your desired outcome, your brain begins to recognize opportunities and resources that align with your goal. This heightened awareness occurs because your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters incoming information, becomes programmed to notice anything relevant to your focused intention. What might have previously gone unnoticed now stands out clearly, creating pathways toward your desired outcome. Inner focus also influences your behavior and decision-making processes. When you maintain clear mental focus on a specific goal, your actions naturally align with that objective. You begin making choices that support your vision, often without conscious effort. This alignment between thought and action creates a powerful momentum toward manifesting your desired reality. Your focused thoughts guide your behavior, and your behavior shapes your external circumstances. The practice of maintaining inner focus requires patience and persistence. Initially, you may find your mind wandering or doubts creeping in. This is natural and part of the learning process. Each time you notice your attention drifting, gently bring it back to your chosen focus. Over time, this mental discipline becomes stronger, allowing you to maintain concentrated thought with greater ease and for longer periods. Transforming inner vision into reality also involves maintaining emotional alignment with your desired outcome. Your emotions act as an amplifier for your focused thoughts. When you combine clear mental focus with positive emotional energy, you create a powerful force for manifestation. Feel the joy, excitement, and gratitude associated with achieving your goal as if it has already happened. This emotional engagement strengthens the magnetic pull of your focused thoughts. The relationship between inner focus and outer change operates continuously, whether we are conscious of it or not. By developing awareness of this process and deliberately directing our mental focus, we can harness this natural law to create positive changes in our lives. The quality of your focus determines the quality of your manifestations. Clear, positive, and sustained mental focus creates corresponding external circumstances, while scattered or negative thoughts create chaos and unwanted results. Your capacity for focused thought is like a muscle that grows stronger with exercise. Each time you practice concentrated thought, you enhance your ability to manifest desired outcomes. Through consistent practice of meditation, visualization, and emotional alignment, you develop the mental clarity and focus necessary to transform your inner vision into tangible reality. Lesson 4. Life mirrors mental pictures. The world around us serves as a reflection of our inner mental landscape, much like a mirror showing us exactly what we project from within. This profound truth has been observed throughout history by philosophers, scientists, and successful individuals who have recognized the direct correlation between their mental pictures and physical reality. Every experience we encounter in life corresponds to the images we hold in our minds. These mental pictures act as templates or blueprints that shape our external circumstances. When we understand this mirror principle, we gain tremendous power to consciously create the life we desire by carefully selecting and maintaining the mental images we choose to entertain. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools we can use to harness this mirror principle. Athletes have long used visualization to enhance their performance, seeing themselves executing perfect moves and achieving victory before stepping onto the field. Business leaders visualize successful negotiations and project completions. Artists see their masterpieces in their mind's eye before touching brush to canvas. These mental rehearsals create neural pathways that make the actual execution more natural and effective. The key to effective visualization lies in the clarity and emotional intensity of the mental pictures we create. When we form vivid, detailed images in our minds, complete with colors, sounds, textures, and feelings, we generate a stronger imprint on our subconscious mind. This detailed mental imagery acts as a powerful magnet, drawing corresponding circumstances and opportunities into our lives. Reading life's reflections requires awareness and honesty. The situations we encounter, the people we attract, and the opportunities that present themselves all mirror our predominant thoughts and mental pictures. If we find ourselves consistently facing certain challenges or patterns, we must look within to examine the mental images we're holding. Often, we'll discover that our external circumstances perfectly match our internal expectations and beliefs. To create positive change, we must first adjust our mental pictures. This process begins with conscious awareness of our current mental imagery and then deliberately replacing any negative or limiting pictures with empowering ones. For instance, if we consistently visualize ourselves struggling with money, we'll likely experience financial challenges. By consciously shifting to mental images of abundance, wise financial management, and prosperity, we begin to attract corresponding opportunities and circumstances. The mirror principle operates continuously, whether we're aware of it or not. Every thought we think and every image we hold creates ripples in our reality. By understanding this principle, we can become more intentional about the mental pictures we maintain. We can learn to treat our mind like a sacred gallery, carefully curating the images we allow to occupy our mental space. Regular practice in creating and maintaining positive mental pictures strengthens our ability to manifest desired outcomes. This includes setting aside time each day for focused visualization, but also maintaining awareness of our mental images throughout our daily activities. When we catch ourselves holding negative or counterproductive mental pictures, we can immediately replace them with positive, empowering ones. Life responds to our mental pictures with remarkable precision. The clearer and more consistent our mental images, the more precise the reflection in our external reality. This understanding gives us tremendous power to shape our lives consciously. Instead of being passive observers of our circumstances, we become active creators of our reality through the careful selection and maintenance of our mental pictures. The mirror principle reminds us that change begins within. Rather than trying to manipulate external circumstances directly, we can create lasting change by adjusting our internal images first. As we master this principle, we discover that life truly does mirror our mental pictures, allowing us to create our desired reality with greater precision and effectiveness. Lesson 5. Beliefs attract matching events. Our beliefs are the foundational architecture of our reality, silently yet powerfully shaping every aspect of our lives. These deeply held convictions act as magnetic forces, attracting circumstances, people, and events that align with our core beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. Whether conscious or unconscious, our beliefs serve as filters through which we interpret reality and, more importantly, create our experiences. The human mind operates like a sophisticated belief processing system. From early childhood, we begin accumulating beliefs through our experiences, observations, and the influences of those around us. These beliefs become embedded in our subconscious mind, creating a framework that determines how we perceive and interact with the world. When we hold a particular belief, our brain actively seeks evidence to support it while often overlooking contradictory information, a phenomenon known as confirmation bias. Our belief systems act as powerful attractors in our lives. If someone believes they are unlucky, they will notice and remember every unfortunate incident while dismissing or minimizing positive experiences. This selective attention reinforces their original belief, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Conversely, individuals who believe in their ability to succeed often recognize and seize opportunities that others might miss, leading to actual success that validates their initial belief. Breaking limiting beliefs requires conscious effort and dedication. The first step is becoming aware of the beliefs that hold us back. These might include thoughts like "I'm not good enough," "money is hard to come by," or "success is only for lucky people." Once identified, these beliefs can be challenged and replaced with more empowering alternatives. This process involves questioning the origin of these beliefs, examining their validity, and consciously choosing new beliefs that better serve our goals and aspirations. Programming positive beliefs involves more than mere positive thinking. It requires a systematic approach to rewiring our neural pathways through consistent practice and reinforcement. This can be achieved through various techniques such as affirmations, visualization, and evidence gathering. When we actively seek and acknowledge evidence that supports our new positive beliefs, we strengthen their hold in our consciousness and gradually weaken the grip of limiting beliefs. The belief-reality connection operates through both psychological and physiological mechanisms. When we believe something is possible, our brain releases chemicals that enhance our motivation, focus, and performance. This improved state leads to actions that align with our beliefs, increasing the likelihood of achieving desired outcomes. Additionally, our beliefs influence our body language, tone of voice, and other subtle cues that affect how others respond to us, further reinforcing our beliefs through social interaction. Understanding the cyclical nature of beliefs and experience is crucial for personal transformation. Our beliefs shape our actions create our experiences, and our experiences reinforce our beliefs. By consciously interrupting this cycle and introducing new beliefs, we can create different experiences that support a more empowering reality. This process requires patience and persistence, as deeply held beliefs often take time to shift. The power of belief extends beyond individual psychology into the realm of quantum physics, where observations suggest that consciousness influences reality at a fundamental level. This understanding provides scientific support for the ancient wisdom that our beliefs play a crucial role in shaping our physical reality. By aligning our beliefs with our desired outcomes, we create a harmonious flow between our inner and outer worlds. To harness the attractive power of beliefs, we must become intentional about what we choose to believe. This involves regular self-reflection, mindful awareness of our thought patterns, and conscious decision-making about which beliefs we want to cultivate. As we develop stronger, more positive beliefs, we naturally attract experiences that match our new mental framework, creating a positive spiral of growth and achievement. Lesson 6. Imagination builds tomorrow's truth. The human imagination stands as one of the most powerful tools for creating future realities. When we engage our imagination, we tap into a limitless realm of possibilities that can transform our current circumstances into desired outcomes. This creative force within us serves as the blueprint for everything we manifest in our lives. Creative visualization is the cornerstone of using imagination effectively. By forming detailed mental pictures of what we want to achieve, we create a template for our subconscious mind to work toward. The practice involves more than just seeing images in our mind. It requires engaging all our senses to make the experience as real as possible. When visualizing your goals, incorporate the sounds, smells, textures, and emotions associated with achieving them. This multisensory approach strengthens the neural pathways that support the manifestation of your desires. Future pacing takes visualization a step further by mentally rehearsing future scenarios. This technique involves imagining yourself successfully navigating specific situations that lie ahead. Athletes use this method to prepare for competitions, business professionals use it before important presentations, and performers practice it before taking the stage. By repeatedly experiencing success in your mind, you program your brain to recognize and create those outcomes in reality. Regular imagination exercises strengthen your ability to manifest desired results. Start with simple exercises like imagining a favorite object in detail, then progress to more complex scenarios involving your goals and aspirations. Practice seeing yourself confidently handling challenging situations, making wise decisions, and achieving your objectives. The more you exercise your imagination muscle, the more skilled you become at creating vivid mental images that translate into physical results. The process of turning dreams into goals requires a structured approach to imagination. Begin by allowing yourself to dream big, without limitations or self-censorship. Once you have a clear vision, break it down into concrete, actionable goals. Use your imagination to explore different pathways to achieve these goals, considering various scenarios and solutions. This creative problem-solving approach helps you identify opportunities and overcome obstacles before they materialize. Your imagination also serves as a testing ground for different possibilities. Before taking action in the physical world, you can use your mind to explore potential outcomes and refine your approach. This mental rehearsal helps you identify potential pitfalls and develop strategies to address them. It's like having a sophisticated simulation program that allows you to test, drive your decisions before committing to them in reality. The bridge between imagination and reality is built through consistent practice and belief. As you regularly engage in creative visualization and future pacing, you'll notice your confidence growing and your actions naturally aligning with your mental images. This alignment occurs because your subconscious mind begins to accept these imagined scenarios as viable possibilities, making it easier to take the necessary steps to achieve them. Imagination is not mere fantasy. It's the seedbed of innovation and achievement. Every great advancement in human history began as someone's imagination before manifesting in reality. The computer you're using, the building you're in, and the clothes you're wearing all started as mental images in someone's mind before becoming physical realities. Your imagination is always active, whether you're consciously directing it or not. By taking control of this powerful faculty and deliberately using it to create positive future scenarios, you become the architect of your destiny. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcomes, the more clearly your mind can work toward making them real. The practice of using imagination to build tomorrow's truth requires patience and persistence. Start with small, achievable goals to build your confidence, then gradually expand to larger aspirations. As you witness the connection between your imagined scenarios and their manifestation in reality, your trust in this process will grow, enabling you to tackle increasingly ambitious objectives with greater certainty of success. Lesson 7. Energy follows thought patterns. Our thoughts are not mere abstract concepts floating in our minds. They are powerful energy frequencies that ripple through our existence and shape our reality. Every thought we generate creates a specific energetic pattern that resonates throughout our being and into the world around us. Understanding how energy follows our thought patterns is crucial for consciously creating the life we desire. Think of your thoughts as radio signals broadcasting continuously into the universe. Just as a radio station transmits at a particular frequency, your thoughts emit specific energetic frequencies that attract corresponding experiences and circumstances. When you consistently think positive, uplifting thoughts, you broadcast a high-frequency energy that naturally draws similar positive experiences into your life. Conversely, negative thought patterns emit lower frequencies that attract challenging or unwanted situations. The key to harnessing this principle lies in becoming aware of your predominant thought patterns and consciously adjusting them to align with your desired outcomes. Your brain naturally creates neural pathways based on repeated thoughts, making it easier to think similar thoughts in the future. This is why breaking negative thought patterns requires conscious effort and persistence. Start by observing your thoughts without judgment, noting the recurring patterns that may be creating unwanted results in your life. Energy alignment techniques can help you shift from negative to positive thought patterns. One effective method is conscious breathing combined with intentional thought direction. When you notice a negative thought pattern emerging, take several deep breaths while visualizing golden light flowing through your body, cleansing and realigning your energy. Then, deliberately replace the negative thought with a positive alternative. This practice helps break the automatic cycle of negative thinking and establishes new, beneficial thought patterns. The vibrational nature of thoughts means that similar frequencies naturally attract each other. When you maintain positive thought patterns about abundance, for instance, you begin to resonate at the frequency of abundance, making you more receptive to opportunities and resources that match that vibration. This is not merely positive thinking. It's about creating a consistent energetic state that attracts corresponding experiences. Breaking negative patterns requires awareness and dedication. Notice when you fall into repetitive negative thinking about specific areas of your life. These patterns might include thoughts of unworthiness, fear of failure, or expectations of disappointment. Each time you catch yourself in these patterns, consciously shift your energy by focusing on what you want rather than what you fear or wish to avoid. This redirects your energy flow toward positive outcomes. Creating positive thought cycles involves more than just thinking happy thoughts. It requires establishing a sustainable practice of energy management. Start each day by setting your energetic intention. Visualize yourself surrounded by brilliant, positive energy and consciously choose the thoughts you will entertain throughout the day. When challenges arise, view them as opportunities to practice maintaining your chosen energy frequency rather than allowing circumstances to dictate your thought patterns. Understanding the relationship between thoughts and energy allows you to become a conscious creator of your experience. Your thoughts are not passive observers of reality. They are active participants in shaping it. By maintaining awareness of your thought patterns and consistently aligning them with your desired outcomes, you create an energetic blueprint for success. Energy movement follows the path of least resistance. When you establish strong positive thought patterns, it becomes increasingly natural to maintain high-frequency energy states. This creates an upward spiral where positive thoughts generate positive energy, which attracts positive experiences, reinforcing positive thoughts. This cycle becomes self-sustaining with practice and persistence. Working with energy and thought patterns is a skill that develops over time. Start with small shifts in your daily thinking, gradually building your capacity to maintain positive energy frequencies regardless of external circumstances. As you master this practice, you'll find yourself naturally attracting experiences that align with your highest aspirations and deepest desires. Lesson 8. Mind seeds grow life flowers. Just as a garden flourishes from carefully planted seeds, our lives bloom from thoughts we cultivate in our minds. Every thought we plant today becomes the reality we experience tomorrow. This profound principle operates continuously, whether we're conscious of it or not. Understanding this process allows us to become master gardeners of our own lives. When we plant positive thoughts in our mental garden, we create the foundation for positive experiences to grow. These thought seeds require regular nurturing through attention, belief, and emotional investment. Like physical seeds, they need the right environment to thrive. Creating this nurturing environment involves maintaining an optimistic mindset, practicing gratitude, and surrounding ourselves with uplifting influences. Mental weeds, in the form of negative thoughts, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs, naturally attempt to take root in our mental garden. These unwanted thoughts can choke out the positive seeds we've planted if left unchecked. The skilled mental gardener learns to identify these weeds early and remove them before they can spread. This process requires vigilance and regular mental maintenance through practices like meditation, positive affirmations, and mindful awareness. The quality of our thought seeds determines the quality of our life flowers. When we plant seeds of kindness, we experience more kindness in return. When we sow thoughts of abundance, we attract opportunities for growth and prosperity. The universe responds to our mental agriculture with precise accuracy, delivering experiences that match our predominant thoughts and beliefs. Time plays a crucial role in this mental gardening process. Just as physical seeds need time to germinate and grow, our thought seeds require patience and consistent nurturing before manifesting as visible results. During this growth period, it's essential to maintain faith in the process and continue tending to our mental garden with care and attention. Successful mental gardening also involves creating the right conditions for growth. This includes maintaining emotional balance, practicing self-care, and protecting our mental space from toxic influences. Like a physical garden needs sunlight, water, and nutrients, our mental garden thrives on positivity, inspiration, and supportive relationships. The harvest we reap in life directly correlates to the quality and quantity of seeds we've planted. Every thought is a seed with the potential to grow into a full-blown experience. By consciously choosing our thoughts, we actively participate in creating our future reality. This understanding empowers us to be more intentional about the mental seeds we plant each day. Regular maintenance of our mental garden includes daily practices such as positive self-talk, visualization, and gratitude exercises. These practices help strengthen positive thought patterns and create fertile ground for new beneficial ideas to take root. Just as a physical garden requires regular weeding, watering, and care, our mental garden needs consistent attention to produce the best results. The beauty of mental gardening lies in its infinite potential for growth and transformation. Unlike a physical garden limited by space and seasons, our mental garden can continuously expand and evolve. Each positive thought seed we plant has the potential to create multiple blooms, leading to a cascade of positive experiences and opportunities. As we master the art of mental gardening, we begin to see the direct connection between our thought seeds and life circumstances. This awareness allows us to take greater responsibility for our experiences and make more conscious choices about the thoughts we entertain. Through careful cultivation of our mental garden, we create a life that reflects the beauty and abundance of our highest aspirations. Lesson 9. Reality obeys mental commands. The relationship between our thoughts and reality operates much like a well-orchestrated symphony, where our mental commands serve as the conductor's baton directing the performance of our life experiences. The power of intention stands as one of the most fundamental forces in shaping our reality, acting as a precise instrument through which we can manifest our desired outcomes. When we issue mental commands, we're not merely making wishes or hollow statements. Instead, we're activating a powerful mechanism that sets universal forces into motion. This process begins with crystal, clear intention, a focused, unwavering directive from our consciousness to the universe. These intentions act as blueprints for reality, providing detailed instructions for manifestation. Directing mental energy requires both precision and persistence. Like a laser beam, focused mental energy carries tremendous power to influence our physical reality. This isn't about forcing outcomes through sheer will, but rather about aligning our mental frequencies with our desired results. When we direct our mental energy with purpose and clarity, we create a magnetic field that attracts corresponding circumstances and opportunities. The command principles operate on multiple levels of consciousness. At the conscious level, we form clear, specific directives about what we want to create or experience. These commands then penetrate our subconscious mind, where they begin to influence our automatic behaviors, instincts, and patterns. The subconscious mind, being intimately connected to the universal field of consciousness, translates these commands into physical reality through various synchronicities and opportunities. Understanding the mechanics of manifestation helps us issue more effective mental commands. Every thought carries an electromagnetic charge that resonates with similar frequencies in the universe. When we maintain consistent, focused thoughts aligned with our intentions, we strengthen this resonance and accelerate the manifestation process. This is why successful people often emphasize the importance of maintaining unwavering focus on their goals. The practice of issuing mental commands requires a delicate balance between assertion and allowance. While we must be clear and firm in our directives, we must also remain open to how these commands manifest in reality. Sometimes, the universe delivers our desires through unexpected channels or in forms we hadn't initially imagined. This requires trust in the process and flexibility in our expectations. Emotional alignment plays a crucial role in the effectiveness of our mental commands. When we combine clear intentions with positive emotional energy, we create a powerful catalyst for manifestation. This emotional component acts as an amplifier, strengthening the signal of our mental commands and accelerating their manifestation in physical reality. Reality responds most readily to mental commands that align with universal laws and serve the highest good. When our intentions benefit not only ourselves but others as well, they carry additional power and tend to manifest more easily. This doesn't mean we can't pursue personal goals, but rather that our intentions should consider their broader impact on the world around us. Developing command mastery requires regular practice and refinement. Starting with small, achievable goals helps build confidence in the process and strengthens our belief in our manifestation abilities. As we witness the results of our mental commands materializing in reality, our faith in the process grows stronger, making it easier to manifest increasingly significant outcomes. The key to successful mental commanding lies in maintaining unwavering focus while releasing attachment to specific outcomes. This paradoxical approach allows us to direct our energy clearly while remaining open to the wisdom of the universe in delivering our desires. When we trust in this process while maintaining clear intention, we create the optimal conditions for our reality to align with our mental commands. Mastering the art of mental commands transforms us from passive observers of life to active creators of our reality. Through this understanding and practice, we gain the ability to shape our experiences consciously and create the life we truly desire. The universe stands ready to respond to our mental directives. We need only learn to issue them with clarity, conviction, and conscious awareness. Lesson 10. Your thoughts write your story. Every moment of every day, you are the author of your own life story. Through your thoughts, you craft the narrative that becomes your reality. This profound truth places both responsibility and incredible power in your hands. The story you tell yourself about who you are, what you're capable of, and what's possible in your life shapes everything that unfolds in your experience. Consider how a skilled writer carefully chooses each word to create the desired effect in their story. Similarly, your thoughts are the words that write the story of your life. When you think thoughts of limitation, struggle, or defeat, you create chapters filled with those very experiences. Conversely, when you consciously choose thoughts of possibility, growth, and success, you begin writing a vastly different narrative. Taking responsibility for your thoughts means acknowledging that you are not a passive observer of your life story, but its active creator. This responsibility might feel overwhelming at first, but it's actually incredibly liberating. No longer are you bound by the stories others have written for you or the limiting narratives you've inherited from your past. You have the power to pick up the pen and write something new. Your current life situation is the result of the story you've been telling yourself up until now. If you find yourself in circumstances you don't desire, look closely at the narrative running through your mind. Are you telling yourself stories of victimhood? Of not being good enough? Of things always going wrong? These stories, repeated over time, become the chapters of your life. The good news is that you can begin rewriting your story at any moment. Just as a novelist might revise their draft, you can revise the limiting narratives that no longer serve you. Start by identifying the recurring themes in your mental storytelling. Notice the phrases you repeat to yourself, the beliefs you hold about what's possible, and the expectations you carry about how things will turn out. To rewrite limiting narratives, begin with awareness. When you catch yourself thinking thoughts that create an unwanted story, pause and consciously choose a new narrative. If you've been telling yourself, "I never have enough money," rewrite that to, "I'm learning to create abundance in my life." If your story has been, "I'm not good at relationships," revise it to, "I'm growing in my ability to create meaningful connections." Creating your future story requires intention and practice. Think of yourself as crafting the next chapter of your life through your current thoughts. What kind of story do you want to live? What kind of character do you want to be? Your thoughts today are literally writing your tomorrow. Make them count. Your story is never set in stone. Each moment offers a fresh page, a new beginning. You can introduce new characters, plot twists, and possibilities at any time through the power of your thoughts. The key is to remain conscious of your role as the author and to choose your mental narrative deliberately. Your thoughts not only write your personal story, but also influence the larger narrative of the world around you. As you shift your internal dialogue toward more positive, empowering thoughts, you contribute to a more positive collective story. Your personal transformation becomes part of a larger narrative of human potential and growth. The story of your life is constantly unfolding through your thoughts. By taking conscious control of your mental narrative, you can create a story worthy of your potential. Choose thoughts that empower, inspire, and uplift. Write a story of courage, growth, and triumph.